This is my review on the 2003 movie Marvel flick called Hulk. I give this a solid 10 out of 10. I approve this movie. I love this movie. I love the design of Hulk, on Hulk, and I love everything about the movie. I love this radical reimagining of the Hulk that I told in 2003, but never got never got a follow-up. Because I guess because we got Edward Norton's Hulk, and that was the next Hulk movie. That was a bit of a letdown. Wasn't as fun, and Hulk didn't have as much screen time and as much time smashing as he does in this movie. Oh, and also this movie didn't tell as much a depressing, bleak story about the Hulk. I mean, this movie tells a much more depressing, bleak story about the Hulk, and more character-driven story than what 2008 Edward Norton's Hulk movie did. And what Edward Norton's Hulk movie felt like it wanted to be more like 2003's Hulk movie. It just feels, I'm just saying, 2003's Hulk movie is a bomb, and Edward Hulk movie, Eric Bana's Hulk movie is awesome. 10 out of 10. I love at the end of the movie he says the line, "Don't make me angry, you won't like me when I'm angry." When he's I like how the movie just ends on that note, and he just Hulk, and next thing you know, you hear him hulking out. Which I thought was cool movie to end on that note. Banner embracing the Hulk and just bonding with the Hulk, and I like what it ended on at the ending. God, I wish there was a sequel to this. Oh, and Eric Bana does a great job at playing the first time using Banner's proper legal name from the comics. Yeah, this is the first time they called him Bruce Banner in live action ever. The first live action Bruce Banner. And yep, Bill Bixby cannot count because he is technically called legal name David Banner, not Bruce Banner in the show. And they never fixed that. Why? Don't know. Anyway, that's why this is probably my favorite Hulk in live action. And I think my second favorite is so this is my favorite version of Hulk in live action that Eric Bana plays. Excuse me. And I love this movie. And I love this movie's take on General Ross. And the cast in this movie is perfect. Everyone is perfectly well casted as their characters. And gives a top-notch performance from each performance of the character, and make you like each character, besides disliking Bruce Banner. I actually like Bruce Banner in this movie, and not just the Hulk persona. I found the Bruce Banner persona and the Hulk persona just as much as interesting as the one, they're both just as awesome. This is what I meant to say. Trying to say. And I love the action in this movie. I love how big Hulk gets. And he goes 3 different sizes in this movie. And gets bigger each time he turns into the Hulk. As he regains more of his fragment memories from his troubled childhood that his father gave to him. Revealed in flashbacks, we see. And oh, and I love the final climax between the father and Hulk, and when Hulk goes Hulk and his Hulks out. And the father already has mutated himself so he can be like Hulk, and because he exposed himself to a certain level of radiation, so now he has powers like Hulk. Because he exposed himself to a certain level of not just radiation, but also experimented on his own blood. And gave him a serum that, as a kid, I'm sorry, I'm getting confused with my words. Let me restart myself from what I was trying to say about the movie. Father has powers now, but different kind of powers. He just can absorb energy, I guess, so he's Marvel. This is a different also take on the Absorber Man from Marvel Comics, is what the character's called. And the guy that plays the villain is fucking awesome in this movie. I like the villain in this movie a lot. He's fun of a villain. I feel the actor's name, he's a good actor. I'm glad he's in this movie to play the father, and who's also the main villain of the film, and also the one who goes up against Hulk in the end. Who is basically the ultimate villain at the end of the end movie, who is the one that's a match for Hulk. In the 2003 Hulk film. And I love the shots in these movies. I love how everything's shot to pay homage to comic book panels that you see in comic books like Hulk from Marvel Comics. That was really creative, I thought. That I love too about this movie. This was a phenomenal retelling origin story for the Hulk. I give this a solid 10 out of 10. And I recommend this movie. I love this movie. Absolutely. And I love the pacing, the slow pacing, how it was slow when it needed to be slow. And when it got to the action, it was fast when it needed to be fast. And the action, didn't fuck around. It gave you the Hulk action you would want to see in a Hulk movie. When it got there, it didn't fuck around. Like, I thought it was cool when Hulk went out and teared the tanks apart. And just used them, and used the tanks, and just used the tanks as a weapon to destroy other tanks in this movie. In the middle of the desert. That was a cool thing. And I thought it was pretty cool how high Hulk was jumping in the air. And when he escaped. But in reality, the army just decided to let him out because they don't want him to destroy everything in the base. Because that's what he's just doing, he's destroying too much. of their resources, so they have to let him outside. Which was awesome. And cool. Oh, I also love how this movie incorporated the purple pants that Hulk wears in the comics and used to known for wearing in the comics, and used to always wear in the comics often, until he started wearing regular color pants and not purple ones. I don't think he wears purple ones as in the comics as often, as far as I know, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I love how this movie incorporated that. It actually incorporated the privilege, and like Banner's like when he's in this tube tank, he's wearing these purple, stretchy, swim trunks, and so those will be the purple pants that Hulk wears in the third act, and later in the movie when he escapes later in the later at the halfway point of the third act, when he escapes from the base, but the army lets him out because he's destroying everything. In reality, but he doesn't know that. What more can I say about this movie other than go fucking see this movie? You won't regret it. It's pretty fun. If you're a fan of, if you're a fan of Hulk from the comics and you want to get a good Hulk movie, go ahead and see this movie. It's not exactly like Hulk from the comics. For example, Hulk doesn't it doesn't really speak in full sentences like he does in the comics. I mean, that's outside of Banner's head. I mean, we see Hulk speak in full sentences when he's in Banner's head, and when he's speaking to Banner through a reflection, which I'm just going to say is the coolest fucking thing in the movie. When Hulk, I love this this is one of my favorite scenes as a kid, when Hulk smashes through the mirror, and he delivers the line to Banner and says, "Puny humans," and just completely takes over. Banner just completely takes over the wheel, and smashes. Just completely takes control of Banner's subconscious, and I just thought that was a cool, awesome thing in the movie. That was my favorite part of the movie, I think, when Hulk spoke to Banner in his head. That was the best part of the movie. Awesome! It was like the coolest highlight of the movie, you know? I just thought it was so cool. And I love Hulk's voice in this movie. This is the coolest, authentic Hulk voice I've ever heard in live action. Bring this Hulk voice back! And it turns out that this Hulk voice is the same Hulk voice that voiced him in the 2008 Hulk movie was Luke Ferrigno. I didn't know that was Luke Ferrigno until I Googled it. That did the Hulk voice in 2003 Hulk movie and 2008 Hulk movie, and got replaced by Mark Ruffalo in Age of Ultron. So I guess he does that mean he didn't? I don't know. But by Age of Ultron, he got replaced by Mark Ruffalo doing the voice of Hulk. And Mark Ruffalo's voice, Hulk's voice, sucks. He's just not a good Hulk. Or a good Banner. He's boring, Mark Ruffalo, I say to that. Fuck Mark Ruffalo's Hulk. I wish we could have gotten more content from the Eric Banner's Hulk, though. That would have been cool. Can you imagine living in that reality would actually happen? Or Marvel never got the rights back to Hulk? Movie rights? And we got better Hulk content? More Hulk content from Eric Banner's Hulk if they continue this franchise? That would have been so much cooler. The world probably would have been better, and I probably would have been happier. I would probably gotten more better quality movie content from superheroes in hindsight. From Hulk. Especially if it came from Hulk starting it. If we ever got a Hulk trilogy with Eric Banner. But we didn't. And I don't live in that reality because life sucks. And we can't have nice things in life. For Jake, that make Jake happy. When it comes to movie franchises like Hulk, no, he can't make that. He can't get that off. He can't get a sequel to that. Too bad I will never get a sequel to this Hulk franchise. Never get a sequel to 2003's Hulk movie. Because, man, I wanted to see one. So, yeah, if this is 10 out of 10, I approve this movie. Go see this movie. I love this Hulk movie, Hulk. I give it a solid 10 out of 10. And subscribe. Hit the bell first. Then hit the subscribe in that order. I mean, hit the bell first, then hit the subscribe second. Then hit the thumbs up if you like my video, and goodbye.